So let's learn and enjoy mathematics.
After identifying the measures of position, that is quartiles, deciles, and percentiles, let us draw conclusions from statistical data using the measures of position. Quartiles. It is divided in order set of data into four equal parts. Quartile 1, that could be the first quartile. Quartile 2, that is the median. And then the quartile 3, that is the third quartile. The quartile 1 is also equal to percentile 25. The quartile 2, that is 50th percentile or percentile 50. And then quartile 3, that is the third quartile, that is 75 percentile. The formula to identify the group quartile k is equal to k times n plus 1 over 4. The mathematics scores of 11 students are 55, 60, 65, 68, 72, 75, 80, 84, 88, 92, and 95. Let us identify the quartile 1. The formula quartile k is equal to k times n plus 1 over 4. The value for k is 1, so quartile 1 is equal to 1. N, that is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 1 over 4. 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 times 1 is 12 divided by 4. The answer is equal to third position. The third position is exactly equal to 65. So third position, if we count, we have 1, 2, 3. So quartile 1, that is 25%. So the score is 65. So it means about 25% of the students score below 65 or while 75% of the students score above 65. The saving amounts in dollars are $100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, and 500. So let us replace all the value to identify the quartile 2 class. So quartile 2 is equal to 2. The number of amounts of dollars 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 plus 1 over 4. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 times 2 is 20 divided by 4. That is the fifth position. So the quartile 2, that is fifth. So if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So quartile 2 is equal to 300. So quartile 2 is half. And then 300. It means half of the savers saved $300 or less, and half saved $300 or more. The sales are 10, 12, 15, 18, 20, 22, 25, 28, and 30. Let us identify the quartile 3. So the quartile 3, the formula quartile k is equal to k times n plus 1 over 4. The value for k is 3. So quartile 3 is equal to 3. The total number of the sales, that is 9 plus 1 over 4. 9 plus 1 is 30. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 times 3 is 30 divided by 4. That is 7.5 position. So the 7.5 is not exactly the whole number, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So between 7 and 8. So let us continue to solve for the 7.5 position for the quartile 3. So the formula quartile 3 is equal to the 7th position. Get the decimal, that is 0.5. So it means 7.5 is between 8 and then 7. The 7th position, that is 25, copy 0.5. And then the 8th position is 28 minus 25. Copy 25, copy 0.5, and then 28 minus 25, the answer is equal to 3. 0.5 times 3, that is 1.5, so 25 plus 1.5. So the quartile 3 is equal to 26.5. Quartile 3, that is approximately 75% of the sales days had 26.5 units sold or fewer. So let us solve now or Let us recall deciles. Deciles, it divide the data into 10 equal parts. Decile 1 is also equal to percentile 10. Decile 5 is also equal to percentile 50. Decile 9 is equal to percentile 90. So decile k is equal to k times n plus 1. Right now, this is decile, so over 10. The product completed per day are 20, 22, 25, 28, 30, 33, 35, 38, 40. Let us find the decile 2. So decile k is equal to k times n plus 1 over 10. So decile 2 is equal to 2 times. If we need to count the products completed per day, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 plus 1 is 10 times 2 is 20 divided by 2. So the decile 2, that is equal to second position. And the second position, that is exactly 22. So it means decile 2, that is 20%, about 20% of the products. So 20% of the products of the employee produce 22 units or less. So about 20% of employees produce 22 units or less. The order receives are 15, 18, 20, 23, 26, 28, 31, 35, and 40. Let us find the decile 5. So decile 5 is equal to 5 times and 9 plus 1 over 10. 9 plus 1, so 9, if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 divided by 10 is 1. So 5 times 1, that is equal to 5. So the decile 5 is equal to the fifth position. So let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So decile 5 is equal to 26. So decile 5 is equal to 26. Ibig sabihin nun, half of the observed days had 26 orders or less. The running time in minutes are 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. Let us find the decile 8. So decile 8 is equal to 8 times 9 plus 1 over 10. So let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 1 is 10 divided by 10. That is 1. 1 times 8, that is 8. So the decile 8 is on the 8th position. So 8. So the eighth position, if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the eighth position, that is 32. So the decile 8 is equal to 32. So it means decile 8, that is 80% of the runners completed the race in 32 minutes or less. How about the percentiles? It divides the data into 100 equal parts. The kth percentile is the value below which is k% of the observation fault. The formula is percentile k is equal to k times n plus 1 over 100. Based on the given income data, let us identify the percentile 25. So percentile 25 is equal to 25 times the total income data is 9 plus 1 over 100. 25. 9 plus 1 is 10, so 25 times 10 over 100, that is 2.5. So 2.5 is not exact, so in between second and the third position. So that is 250 and 300. So second position is equal to, so percentile 25 is equal to second plus copy the decimal 0.5, and then 2.5 is in between third and second. So the second position is 250. 250 plus copy 0.5, and then the third is 300 minus 250. So copy 250, copy 0.5, and then 300 minus 250 is 50. 0.5 times 50, so 250 plus 25. So the percentile 25, the answer is equal to 275. So percentile 25, it means 25% of the households earn 275 pesos or less. The attendance numbers are 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, and 96. Let us identify the percentile 90. So percentile 90 is equal to 90 times 9 plus 1 over 100. 90 times 9 plus 1 is 10. 90 times 10, that is 900, divided by 100. So, kung tatanggalin yung dalawang zero or cancel zero, the answer for the percentile 90 is the 90th ninth position. So the ninth position, if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the ninth position, the answer is for the percentile 90, that is 96. So it means the attendance value of 96 is higher than about 90%. 90% saan galing yun sa percentile 90? 90% of the attendance record. So the attendance value of 96 higher than about 90% of the attendance records. How about the percentile rank? The percentile rank that is indicates the percentage of scores in a distribution that are equal to or below a given score. So percentile rank is equal to B plus 0.5 E over N times 1. The employee evaluation ratings, that is 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 90. Find the percentile rank of 80. So, 80. Below 80, that is 4. And then 80, meron lang isa. So, percentile rank is equal to, so before 80, that is 4, plus 0.5 times 1. And then the total number of employee, that is 7 times 100. 0.5 times 1, that is 0.5. So 4 plus 0.5 over 7 times 100. 4 plus 0.5, that is 4.5. Copy 7, copy 100. 4.5 divided by 7 times 100. So the percentile rank is equal to 64.29. So the percentile rank, that is 64.29. So it means the employees perform better than about almost, let us get the whole number, 64% of the employees evaluated. The sales performance 10, 20, 20, 30, 40. Let us find the percentile rank of 20. So meron tayong dalawang 20. Before 20, we have 1. So percentile rank is equal to 1 plus 0.5 times 2 over 5. We have sales performance, that is 5 times 100. 1 plus 0.5, so 0.5 times 2 is 1. 1 plus 1 over 5 times 100. 1 plus 1 is 2 over 5 times 100. So it means the percentile rank is equal to 40. So what could be the conclusion? It means the salesperson's result is higher than approximately 40% of the group. Instruction: solve and draw conclusions. Provide your answers in the comment section.
Enjoy learning mathematics. I'm Teresa Tubal. Thank you so much.